And here we are. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I guess I need to mess with the settings if you all want to be heard. It's up to you. But it's probably because I don't think it even gets audio from my PC in general. It's just the microphone. But anyways, I'm not starting from the scratch this time. Record on record with an H. I don't know that much about chords. I don't think so. I mean, you can check if you want. I don't even have music going yet, so I'm currently Terraria. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat. Yippee, streaming. Oh, therein lies the issue. My mic was not in front of my face. There you go. Technical difficulties. Oh yeah. I can put the headphone mic away and cue up some music. Yeah, dude, I did karaoke at Brews last night. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but it's a lot of fun. I sang "We're Going to Be Friends" by the White Stripes, and I did a duet with a guy named Adam. That was "Closer" by the Chainsmokers, and then the thing I left with was the "Wake Up" by Eden, the song that Hunter showed me at Curtis's house. Okay, almost done with the music. A touch of girl, blessings disguised as lessons. Alright, there we go. Zombie gang. There we go. Slightly quieter, not overpowering. That's nice. Okay. What about the karaoke? Everybody was super nice. Yeah, they were awesome. Dude, there was this woman that was like gonna have a baby like next week according to their scheduling. She's like ready to pop kind of thing, and she just like sang some Alice in Chains that you would not believe. It was like guttural screaming from this, you know, however old woman. Very impressive. Helped inspire me, for sure. It's okay. You've got the right to move on. Yeah. There was like a little log of who was going to go up next to sing, and I was wrong about who was singing what, because I was like, oh, I didn't know that was Alice in Chains for a different guy who was singing. And I was just easily convinced, even though I'd heard that song before. I just didn't know who it was by. Trying to get my full lead outfit. Still have a wood breastplate. Attitude, fuck it, like I'm caught with my pants down. You pussy, and I always been a dog. Most in the game of rookies, you know that we came to ball. Soon you bring it to me, soon we'd ship it off. Fantasy and bad decisions, making millions off a song. Can never remember the names of artists when it comes to songs. Me neither, Rosie. Me neither. Except for the ones that I like attach my identity to through art or the willingness to sing. There is a plethora though, so that helps. I got 19 lead ore, 2 recall potions. Don't know if I should go back or not. I think it's cool when artists, you know, point the mic in the direction of the audience and let them sing the chorus to some extent. Like, I feel like it could be a crutch, but it's cool that they are as willing to collaborate, you know? Connor, have you found the enchanted sword in Terraria? I might have asked you this before. The one, it's just like the pre-hard mode weapon that's like super rare. You can get it from gold chests. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I do have the Discord mic set up to. Oh wow, what got me? A black slime. I got black slimed. Yeah, it was a good run, but it wasn't perfect. All right, record with rechord, or record with an H, however you want to say it logically. Oh, hello, Carolina. I don't know why she's so barky today. I let her out 3 times already. All of them. Remind. How have I never done remind? It's if you're pure heart. Hell yeah. What? Nah. Wasn't roasted till you said. Remind, reslime. Alright, maybe then I'll remember what happened in the last world. I think I made that one hardcore. That's happened before where I have to be on the honor system whenever I die because I forgot to make it a hardcore character. I think I need to change shirt. This sweater's not doing it for me right now. I'll be right back. back. Okay. Reslime with remind. Ed Sheeran. Divide. I don't know how I would describe the emoticon that I made with that one. That shake up. I mean, that's one I've seen before that, so I didn't make it. It was a little bit sweaty over here. Yucky. Oh. Oh no. They got Baja there at KFC. Oh. I knew you were gonna say that, Connor. I believe it. Live Moss tattoo. It's possible. There are a few random holes in the ground on the server. This place, this thing, this reslime. It's kind of similar to one I've experienced in the past. I think Skadoosh was present for that one. I am just begging for trouble here, aren't I? That was spooky. Another one. Alright. There's a chest down here. Yeah. If I have anything that's not wood armor by the end of the first night, I know I'm doing okay. Why are there so many slimes? Why is the smallest one green? Why is the most common, rare one purple? And then the mini boss, pinky? I don't know. Wow, another potential chest in this elder tree. Second tree. Wood armor has no value according to the merchants in Terraria. Don't care about religion. I'm gonna murder the woman I love. Down by the exit border. She was an symbol again. I was William Sheeran. Oh no, the syrupless Pepsi. Yikes. Three blocks tall in Terraria. I'm gonna have over 100 copper ore, probably. Wow. You and Wonk, wonk, wonk. A little bit. I'm searching for anything useful for the progression of Terraria currently. I found 3. There's my 3rd chest. I mean, it's hardly mine if it's a generation like this. But I'll take it. Dwell on my gifts for a second. A moment. My soul of flare or consumed, so why not? The first time I heard. Sandy. The sands of time. No more re-slime. Rebought. What's up? I could do that. Whoa. What's up? I've got oceanfront property in Arizona. Yeah. If I think about it. I just juggled the slime 3 times in Terraria. Game changing. I like to see what my guide's name is. Cromulon 5. I might chill outside of it, but thanks for asking. Sounds good. Bye. Oh, yeah. Alright. I'm going to turn up my music a little bit. Thanks to the multi-named friends, both on and off stream. Okay. Now it's just me. And Rosie in chat. Thank you. Yeah, I hope I can too sometimes. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I'm not good at speaking up, but I was thinking the same thing when he was like, I think it's safe to say Rosie's our #1 fan. I just groovy on J-Town, mine is fragile. Won't let it. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I probably don't deserve to still be alive. I feel like I thought I was dying for sure. I have not progressed very far, and it's probably like 16 minutes of this 24-minute day. He's talking about how I got a villager without doing anything. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Glad to spread the happiness. It's not scarce, but it's not forthcoming sometimes. More trees. Wow, a set of 3 trees. Okay, what do we get? Okay, an aglet. Lucky. Okay. Oh, wow, this one grew into the other one. That's impressive. And I get a finch. Wasn't having the best day when you streamed, so you guys are going to join the call. So happy. Nice. Good. Happy to hear that for both our sakes. Yeah, I do often think, like, you know, I have the I don't really want to today kind of feeling, but, you know, they all make it real easy to be joined. Oh, I guess I could just shine. Yeah. Nobody got a hypothesis, obvious. I was just in it for the come up till sun up. One up, won't add up, won't sum up. Yeah, I got a little bit of Now More Than Ever, and then I got a little bit of Escape from New York. Yeah. I don't remember which ones they were. Okay, how many recall potions? I got 11 recall potions. I could still probably climb up here easily. Yeah. Don't have to talk a lot if the other 2 people talk a lot because you do your own thing. True. They are impressively good at keeping up the energy from my perspective. Not them, but I'm thankful that they are happy. Okay, got a lot of stuff. I can use a spear. Got the finch staff. Should probably build a home. Not sure if the furnace is the best at the moment, or if I should just go underground and get more stuff to use for it. Don't die to a boulder this time, or sand. We'll see. We'll see about all that. I don't really expect the merchant to show up early, so I'll just go ahead and do that. I don't think wood armor is where it's at right now, but I also, okay, I guess a structure of wood is less valueless, I believe. Alright, might be more than the average house's size, but that's okay. I'm not as good at counting currently for whatever reason the case is. Okay, oh, and look, it's Pinky. How you doing, Pinky? I was noticing earlier while I was on the craft, I was like, sometimes I feel like I just start strafing to the left without like doing anything. Then I realized it's because I use my pinky for the control aspect sometimes, and it just makes it to where my ring finger is a little heavy, so I use it to strafe when I'm thinking about it, but whenever I'm not thinking about it, sometimes it's just too heavy. I don't know if this is a good use of my time, but if The gold seems worth it. The sand was just unlucky right as he looked away. Yeah. I worry about the little things I am cognizant of, but I barely even know what the difference between cognizance and consciousness is, so. Can this platform even be here? If that's not, it can. Okay. Well, not a fully level house, but that's not a problem. Okay, I got enough stone. I feel like a spear is okay. I can use stone wall. Okay, he is gonna shoot that slime. Big house, at least kind of big house. I don't know how much different it is from usual. And I know where my God dance. I'm a born sinner, winning everything I gotta be. I'm a wet thing out like New York Fashion Week. That was incredible. Wow. I don't even know, man. The finch and the spear. Okay, Pinky's out here now. Just gonna close the door for now. Okay, Pinky's going over the house. Yeah. It is what it is. Sometimes slime like run away. Like, you know, pop away or whatever, but sometimes I don't. Okay. Kyle appears to be over yonder. Okay. How you doing, Kyle? What you got to say? You should stay indoors at night. It's very dangerous to be wandering around in the dark. Yeah. Kinda, sorta. But I do have a spear, luckily for me, and I can take an iron skin potion, so. And I got my finch. Finch has got my back. Or front, I guess. Depends which way I'm facing. I feel like water bottles are gonna dry up and become a raisin. Oh. Oh. Making water bottles out of grapes now? And you're outside in the sun? Oh my gosh. I'm not feeling very safe with all these mobs and or entities. Got a zombie arm though. That's good. Also, Pinky only did 3 damage. That is impressive. I do have an iron skin on, but yeah, I felt like I was just staring my death in the face for a few seconds there. But I got lucky. Or out of there, whichever way you want to look at it. Oh, and I'm listening to an EDM album, so less likely for protruding lyrics rather than intrusive, seeing as I'm the one that queued them up after all. I got a zombie arm. Okay. So, like, second story house, I wonder? Maybe in such a way I don't have to jump up. I don't know. I feel like if you drink too much water too fast, it makes you feel sick. Instead of better and hydrated, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a problem, but I'm also not acutely aware of the inner workings of the body. Just sensations and, to some extent, memories. But yeah. I know that there's the possibility of doing damage to yourself because you drink too much water. That being said, the achievement in Terraria is funny. The one where you drink water before drowning. I mean, funny, but you know. Somebody thought to code it in, and people who do coding are usually at least kind of forward thinking. if not purely. Terrible with science. Well, you know. Maybe the world's just not ready for Rosie, you know? Maybe that's why science hasn't caught up or whatever, you know? Things aren't always perfectly one-to-one with the way it's described. But that's where logic comes in, because some things can only be the way that we describe them, because that's just, I don't know, like a self-fulfilling prophecy or something. I mean, I took logic in what little bit of college I had, but it wasn't directly life-changing, like, to my consciousness, I don't think. Like, I remember a little bit, and it mostly had to do with, like, using, like, A and B and, like, equal signs and, you know, the equal signs with slashes through them and stuff like that. Okay. Need at least one more door. Oh gosh, I clicked off. Oh, I'm talking to Chad on accident. It doesn't matter, it pauses. It's at least something I like about this versus Trapland. I mean, I can click off and it won't close in Trapland, but if I open something on the primary monitor, then yeah, it absolutely just closes. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's enough for a house. Okay, and I got leftward facing door a la tree, and then I could even use living loom to do stuff in here, like living wood workbench. Just throw a lamp up. I can't put lamps on top of workbenches, so the door is going to have to be clear on the outside, so I can put down the chair. There we go. Okay. Far too advanced. The world hasn't caught up yet. I won't argue with you. You haven't proven me right or wrong. There are little things that you might be like, oh, I might not have, should have said that. Then there's, you know, big ideas that aren't necessarily thought about yet that could still be perceived to move the world on in the future, in the way it should go. But yeah, should is quite subjective, I guess. But I don't know. Like, health is less subjective. Just wait, just wait. 11:10 p.m. for you. Yeah, it is getting to be dinner time for me personally. Okay, so what I think is I do a upstairs right here for accessing the second floor. Yeah, I could do that. Gotta really step up into it though. Okay. Yeah, just wait to quote from one of the Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiment songs on Surf. The song's called Just Wait, and it's the part I clipped on my shake-up, is just wait, just wait. Okay, now that I've got daytime coming soon, I think I'm going to get some more stone from the right side. Oh, I forgot about the lake house, as it were. And I don't think putting a stone house on top of a wood house would be a good idea, so I think I'll just finish the wood house over here, and then do stone house to the right. Hey, Shuffle decided that I should listen to said album. What I was talking about probably a minute or two ago. It's great, Marco. There's no joke. There's code red. Too late. Okay. And the basic house. Got the vibes now. So, doors. Need some doors. Okay. Don't trust a word I say. Yeah, I think 30,000 people is a lot to conceptualize, but it is easier to just talk to you. Or if Skadoosh and you are here, then I, don't feel as bad about focusing on the game if you guys are actively back and forthing. Okay. Stone is what I was thinking about. I could put a chest somewhere. Oh, this could double as a step. Okay, so I'm gonna put a platform right here. Make it a living wood chest. Why not? Throw in some stuff that I am probably not going to use right now, which is now a mining potion. I don't have a bow and arrow, so the hunter potion can go away. I'll sell that when I get the chance. I guess valuables isn't really useful yet. Not till I have more of them. Blocks in the corner. And yeah, seeds. I think that's it. I guess our bag goes with seeds. And Howard's here. Okay. Well, focusing on the game's not purely about this or that. Like, yeah, if I'm in a dangerous situation and I have to go to a recall potion or the magic mirror, then yeah, I feel like, damn, really wish I, had the brain power or, whatever it requires to find it in time to get away, but I don't know how to, like, equal that in terms of short-term, mid-term, long-term planning or thoughts or memories or whatever. Don't care at all. I feel even worse when I see streamers with no traction just because people just don't understand the amount of awesomeness. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't have... I've never, like, actively disliked streamers. I've just never had a overly positive perspective on them. Like, I've just never watched streamers. I think mostly because I just thought of gaming as something to do with your friends, and I don't know. I liked that Discord made it to where you could screen share and everything like that. That was something I thought was cool. And eventually it was like, stream to Discord, so it kind of had its own little competition with Twitch there. Or I guess, YouTube, since I feel like Twitch was kind of a trendsetter in that regard. I don't know. Thank you. I am no I'm no mobilizer of troops, so like I am more well, maybe like in general doesn't have to be. I was wondering earlier aloud whether I think it was maybe yesterday, where is general like exclusively, no, that was today, exclusively the two meanings, like, oh my gosh, one slime. Yeah, it's like either the general from the military or general, like, in general, like, average, like, it's like, the word itself, it's kind of used colloquially, but also, like, how do you quantify general? Like, yeah, there's Einstein with the buzzword of relativity, and like E equals mc squared and all that, but it is kind of just the part of the conversation where some people turn their brains off. It wasn't bedrock and it wasn't deep slate, but if it was tough, it was its own thing. I myself was just glad that I wasn't getting killed by a single blue slime. Also, I don't have as much stone as I need for this house I'm thinking of. Wow. I'm glad even in my peripheral I could see that bird was protecting me from that slime. That was nice. In Spanish beats by English, rap Spanish, fluent, can't fly, got fluent, I'm fooling, Adidas influence, Nike, I do's it, coolin' with Mikey, low-key, I rock, mags on my bikey, daylight heat chuck, hockey, I puck, Rocky, I fresh, Saki, my cup, like Rocky, what's up? Ooh, we got 2 weeks down with a fool, needs to be a sawbuck. Yeah, kind of like a ghast dropped it in, but it was just a single balloon. What? All right. I guess I could go ahead and do one of these. This ain't no game, ain't shit funny. You got me fucked up, fucking with my money. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna be honest, this is like diabolical. Getting them little rascals out of my face, even if it's just a minuscule amount of pixels comparatively. Hey, who's that? I'm gonna be honest, there is a visitor with us here in the room. Might walk in front of the camera eye. Little guy. I'm not trying to be the Lord of the Flies, but pretty human for a fly guy. It's just chilling in front of the camera. Oh, it did the thing. Well, that's just not fun. Hello. Anyways, I think it's time for another house over there. Okay. 35 blocks. Can we work with this? I sure hope so. Alright. Savannah? No. It wasn't Savannah. There was a literal fly in the room. Savannah's in the other room. Oh, you know, now that you mention it, reminds me, bringing up Savannah, I do have another visitor in the room, except it's not like Theo or Rupert like you might think. It's actually my aunt's 20-plus-year-old cat. His name's Bruce. I don't know that much about him, but Bruce has got a much more gaunt face than I'm used to seeing. Yeah, he was kind of spooked for a while. He kind of warmed up. I fed him some cheese out of an omelet I made earlier today. I'm glad he has eaten. He just seemed so skinny. Okay. Oh gosh, no. Oh no, the Discord fly meme is invading real life. Just walking right in front of the Terraria gameplay. Yep. I'm not a huge fan, but at least I don't swat him as much as I used to when I worked at the pool. I'm not trying to go on a rampage. It's not my point in life. But that being said, my attention deficit disorder is absolutely being stimulated, so let's hope it's for the best. I was hoping it would leave me alone, but I guess it's better to bug me than bug Bruce. He's a visitor. I don't think he'd appreciate a fly buzzing around. I was trying my best not to mention it earlier just because it seemed like the more difficult and therefore like noble option, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's do this. Let's make a house that goes something like this. Maybe some platforms right here. Did not need that many after all. It's okay, I'll utilize the rest, I'm sure. Tomorrow, good luck. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. Having the zombie arm is very helpful against the slimes, but it doesn't change the fact that they are there. Not gonna lie, I'm so cold. So my window open, but I'm too lazy to get my coffee bed closed. Yeah. Understandable. Sometimes change that proposes itself to you is confusing with all the stimuli, the qualia it provides. Like, what do you do? Don't always know. 3. Alright, 1, 2, 2. I don't know how big this house is going to be, but I'm going to start with a generic size. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess 9. I don't know why I'd even. I had a moment where the whole world seemed to skew, like is up, down, is left, right, you know, that kind of thing. Or rather, is left. That's not how it works. That wouldn't be skewed. Okay. I assumed they wouldn't, because I realized recently, if there's zombies on the platform above you and you're below them, they will go down, but if there's slimes above you, apparently they won't go down. I don't know how that works. Like, I feel like maybe Pinky could or something. I don't know. Okay. So let's hope that that's enough. It's not a big deal. If it's not suitable, then I'll know. Have telekinesis, you can just step without getting impulse. It makes me seem, it's one of your favorite conspiracy theories. Everybody has telekinesis. Some people just are not very good at it. It's not a real conspiracy theory, I just made it up. But that doesn't mean it's not conspiratorial. It's not really a theory from my perspective. I just see through the world differently, I guess. Okay, and I can, yeah, I can get rid of that block. Okay. Okay. And now I just gotta. This is a pretty nice little spot. Oh gosh, you know, it's not so great. Thought that I had doors up already. I just built them, didn't put them up. Okay. Thank you, Finch. You're being excellent, Finch. Oh, it's because it's a platform. I gotta put blocks down. Makes sense. Gotta put squares down. Block is quite the word, isn't it? But, you know, can't complain too much. I got lucky enough to learn how to open a door at a young age. There we go. Don't think I have enough to make any kind of hammer better than a wood one, so I'm just gonna search. This guy is so pretty. I had somebody on my Snapchat friend list with a picture of a cloud, and, you know, a bunny and a cloud emoji, and then I looked at it and I was like, yep, that looks like a bunny. Sieged from accusations, cerebral thunder, one-way conversations. Ooh, ooh. Well, do what you gotta do. I don't know your situation. The dreams are dead, and life turns plans up on their head. I will plan to be a bum, so I just might become someone. And I wear is off, the dust is down, and shadows burn. I will arise and stand my ground, waiting for night's return. And this is where the spirit is very useful. It's that tiny bit of reach is very useful in deterring the unpredictable. I wake up at 8 a.m. Also, I'll probably end up going. I like. Okay, at the turn of the day. So yeah, it's all good. And I won't be back online for a little while because I got the work week coming up on me. But good on you for getting your sleep. And wherever we go, and whatever we do, and whatever we see, and whoever we be, it don't matter. It don't matter. I don't mind 'cause I don't mind 'cause it's in the end. I'll sleep during class, otherwise better not do that. Better not. My mini maps do something before I do. Strangest feeling, but I can't be sure. Oh, it's because the Torch Baron zombie jumped up and I didn't see it, but my map recorded it. Okay. Not too much going on down here. Have I eaten today? Yeah, it's 5:30 for me, and honestly, haven't eaten much, but I've eaten plenty. It was a real good omelet is what I'm trying to say. Other than that, I had some almonds? No, I guess I haven't. I had an omelet, but it was a very good omelet, and I shared it with Bruce. So yeah. What did I end up doing on the Trapland server? Oh, I'm building something underground, hopefully for the Trapland Olympics, which I'm sure we'll talk more about in the future, next few months. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what's enough. Like, I know I should eat when I'm hungry, but that's the thing is, if I'm not hungry and I'm not eating as much as someone else, does that mean I'm not eating enough? Should I be judging how much I eat based on other people? Because if that were the case, then I'd actively be obese, I think. I only say that because of my, like, 6th grade or 7th grade or something health checkup thing rated me as being on the borderline of being morbidly obese. Because I was just that, like, dense. Or maybe it was just one of those things where they knew it wouldn't affect me, so they just were messing with me. I don't know. Yeah. I doubt they were actively messing with me, but, like, I didn't look aesthetically obese, so, like, maybe it was some other line of logic. Because I couldn't comprehend it anyways. Crazy work. See, now it'll probably jump up on it. Nope. Huh. Is it because the finch is attacking that it's not jumping up like that? I don't understand what's happening right now. I wonder if the light affects how they act. I don't have any range, so I should be careful. There's a lot of fallen stars out, though. Yeah. Yeah. We had a lot of... Oh, wait. Oh, I just opened that on accident. Whoops. Yeah, I had a few different types of checkups. They were all a little weird. But that's just because we weren't, you know, thinking of like dinner time or whatever as a checkup, even if that's what it was. Okay, not any, no tools. I was hoping for some iron or lead or whatever I need. I think it's lead in this world. Is there anything around the corners that I'm just not seeing? Do those even count as corners? Oh, I gathered some more water for my tunnel. We could factor so many different things, honestly. Yeah. And it's like, I think of it as being earthly, you know? Like, it's literally a weight thing, like a gravity thing. I said weight. Wow, as if those were the same thing. And I mean, maybe that's just goes to show that my brain thinks that it's the same thing, even if it's not consciously. Do I have bombs? I got 2. Should I try and drain this? I wonder. Yeah, you know, I don't know that much, but the only constants I really know about, or at least that are currently in mind, are the gravitational constant and Avogadro constant. I don't really know about the second one except that it has something to do with chemistry and maybe like molecules exchanging electrons or something. I don't know. But the gravitation constant, like, yeah, I know in terms of the acceleration towards the planet is like negative 9.8, but I don't know if the gravitational constant's that, like, in terms of communication, like I know gravity is that acceleration, but I don't know if, like, there's not a separate number known as the gravitational constant. It's mass reacting on gravity, but mass could be muscles, height, etc. You lost me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably lost myself somewhere along the way, you know? But I don't know who I am then, you know? Like, I always go by the name I was legally given. I don't know. I know I'm just one Thomas, and the thing that's scary to me is I'm, you know, just one Thomas Trowbridge. There's almost definitely other ones out there. Maybe not definitely, like with a John Smith type, but it's a big world and billions way bigger than we think. At least bigger than I think. Even if I could fathom it, how would we know? This is why skittish is important. Yeah. Deliberation, exactly. Okay. Maybe I'll make something like tin or something like iron over here. I don't know. I barely got any ore again, but I was going back and forth apparently. It's okay. Look how far I came. I don't know, I think my singing is like objective in the sense that whenever I hear it, like I can tell if it's high or low. But whenever I'm going from high to low, I don't know for a fact that the places I remain oscillating are like statically me or if it's dynamic. Like if I get, still no hammer, if I get to be, like capable of going from bass to falsetto like in a stair step fashion, like in time, like that'd be more impressive than if I just did it outside of time. Like if there were some way to quantify being away from personage, like beyond the internet. Like I don't want to be like that. I do be kind of a white girl the way I say like a lot, but anyways, I don't know. I don't know if I'm in tune with my endocrine system or not, because I feel like kind of sweaty, but also like I don't know if that's my problem or like the air conditioning problem. Like if there were more fans going on in the house, would I be cooler? Oh, you fell asleep. No, you're cool. It's all good. Just go to sleep. It's fine. I'll miss you, but you'll be good. You know? It'll be fine. I'll be around. You'll be around. Aircon 100%. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think of myself as like concert levels of stimulating, so don't worry if you fell asleep. It's okay. That's I don't know. It's just circadian, right? It's not your fault. I mean, I have a hard time staying awake sometimes when I'm playing Minecraft. That's how I've got to be the way I am on Trapland. Alright, I'm bombing here. I'm wanting some progression for this tunnel. Okay. Okay, let's see if I make it out of here. I'm so upset, bro. No, I'm glad you like that loud and stuff. You're very chill and I love that. It's just I'm knackered. Yeah, fair. I get you. Makes sense. I'm sure I wasn't the only interesting part of your day. Oh, an underground tundra I knew about but forgot about. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. You know, it's tough for people to stay around in any given situation in the automobile industry / age we live in. But I don't know. Doesn't mean there's no chance. We're all a little bit mobile and a lot of bit auto. I'm gonna be honest though, if you fall asleep with my stream playing, I'll just be there, you know, as long as I stay live, you know. I don't know what it's like to hear something in your sleep, but I'm pretty confident that what happens around you while you're sleeping affects your dreams or lack thereof. And then again, dreams are just something you remember when you wake up, and that's all they can be. Other than, you know, like ambitions. Oh, interesting, funny. Don't think otherwise. It's just late as well for me. Plus, with exams, I need a sleep schedule on point. Yep. Yep, it is that time of the year, and I forgot about that, to be honest. Like, if you tried to ask me what I was doing this time last year, wouldn't have been able to tell you. But if you tried to ask me what I was doing, like, 7, 8, 9 months ago, I might be able to tell you. The thing is, calculating that's almost always requiring fingers. So like last year, what I did was I was creating music projects for. Okay, well, this time last year I'd already finished my music projects for the YouTube channel, where it was like Tom Riddle oriented, but the year before that I made Christmas presents for people where I asked them 5 songs that they enjoyed and was like, here, can you recommend me 5 songs? And I asked like more than 20 different people, including family. And then I made a little project for each of them for Christmas. And it was real nice to get a piece of their soundscape and assimilate it into mine. But more than that, it was nice to feel like on my YouTube channel, I was able to be somebody more than just myself. Okay, there's some copper I can make a hammer of over here. Anyways, that'd be so strange dreaming with what you say. Wow. Can't remember what I dreamed about last night, but that doesn't mean that I can't remember any dreams. Like, dreams be pervasive, man. Like, when I was younger, I had a dream that stuck with me forever because it was terrorizing. Like, it literally made me so fearful, you know? But then there's also other dreams that are more, like, uplifting, or, you know, at least felt that way. Like, one where one of my best friend's parents were actually, like, the president or whatever for some reason. And it was, like, so strange that there were, like, portals involved and, like, a storyline, and it was all just in my brain. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just fall asleep, need to go to bed. I'll definitely be on the next stream, mark my words. Thank you for streaming, have a good time. Thank you. I'll have better dreams if I'm lucky. Have a great night as well. Thank you for being here. That's a lot of gold. Yo, skadoosh. Good timing. Nice timing. What impeccable timing. Oh, I just got a campfire. Wild. Couldn't be more perfect. Hey. Skadoosh just finished an essay. Oh, Dad, I made my own hell. Don't have any rope, do I? Oh, I do. Inside, I'm sure I got here all by myself. Yeah, Rosie's going to sleep, so thanks for showing up. Okay. Wow. Oh. I fed my pets. No, wait, I haven't done that yet. I've got a few hours till I'm supposed to, like, daily, but... Aw. Bruce, you eating? I need to get Bruce some food. Alright, I think I will come right back to this after I get Bruce, my aunt's cat, some food real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, Bruce, you ready for some food? How about that? your food? Here you go, Bruce. Here you go. Here you go, buddy. Something about you. Oh, you're good. It's the cat villains at night in a bat costume. No, I don't think so. Maybe. All right. Back to Reefy. Okay. Okay. What have we here? Oh, just realized the anvil's back here, and I should have enough copper now to make a hammer. Should be great. I never thought to make a bigger house in my previous hardcore worlds for some reason. I'm sure that's an L for me. Oh. Okay. And then... restock? No, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Quick stack. I could do this, but I guess there's... oh, I did just do this. Okay, I did it all backwards. I can make some more stone bricks, some gold bars. Only 3. Can I still reach that? That's incredible that I can still reach that. I need to zoom in. My eyesight. I don't know if it's my eyesight or the pixels. Is this the first run? No. I mean, to be fair, the first run I did start was one that was continued from yesterday. Or, yeah, it was yesterday. And yeah, it's the second, I guess. I'm pretty sure. Maybe third for all I know. Probably died. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably the third one. Oh, I already made a wood hammer. That's lazy. Silly. Alright, moving on. Oh, and while I'm still near a furnace, I guess I should make some more bricks. Say I like it like that, like it like that. Yep, and fight a green slime with a copper hammer. Hey, Bruce. What you doing? I'm telling you, his face is so much more sunken than Theo's and Rupert's. They got little fat faces, don't they, Bruce? He's no guy. I wonder if he looks at me like that because he's like, why are you talking to me like a baby? Bro, I'm almost as old as you. Probably. My bad, Bruce. My bad. Do you get tired of me talking to you like a baby because you're small? My bad. I should consider my chronological worth, shouldn't I, Bruce? Third time's the charm, Moon Lord. Watch out. See, I want to agree because of my needing of confidence, but I can't say I do because of my history. Cat's definitely having a sassy inner monologue. True. It's gotta be. Alright, here we go. Zombie armor time. I'm gonna be honest, for how long I've had no armor, it's really satisfying to be able to kill the blue slimes that easily. Yeah, that's probably his inner monologue. Poor guy's got arthritis and such. At least he's eating. I think he should be eating Jello if he's got arthritis. It's collagen for his joints. But also, like, he's a cat. Can't really lead a cat to Jello and make it eat, you know? I'm not saying that Bruce definitely wouldn't. It's just, like, in actuality, in theory, I should stop doing this and go get him Jello at the store. I don't want to go talk to Savannah about it because she's been in kind of a bad mood all day. And I'm not going to get him Jello if he's not going to eat it. And if she's got more experience with cats, she would know if they would eat Jello. Plus, that's not even the only thing that has collagen in it. Okay, I don't know if... Is that only working because it was... Okay, there we go. That works. Okay, interesting. So you can go up the slope, but not the slab. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. There we have it. Yeah, he old is true. And you know if he's been declawed because that can cause arthritis? I don't know. I could check. I don't want to squeeze his paw though. I don't want to squeeze his paw and make him... Yeah, I mean, I don't think I should. It's just like that fight right there. Bruce, come here, please. Please come here, Bruce. Come here. Come here, Bruce. Come here. I want to squeeze your paw and see if you've got claws. I don't want you to claw me, though, if you do have claws. I was kind of worried about that the other day, because our cats will absolutely stick their paws through the bottom of a door. If they can. And it's kind of hilarious, but it made me worry that he was going to, like, go for me whenever I was reach my hand under the bed to grab a sock the other day, yesterday. I just got arrows for a bow I don't have. Wow, I've got a lot of arrows for a bow I don't have. I'm not putting the shackle on this time. I might have done it recently, but I'm not doing it this time. Okay. Heart crystal, heart crystal, heart crystal, heart crystal. Nothing yet. Oh, that's... I see a dangerous boulder. A big copper deposit. Bigger copper deposit. I didn't see that earlier. Time out. Oh, I didn't go that far down this one. Wow, what's wrong with me? Okay, let's see. Can I just jump that? I cannot. A lot of meats like chicken and bone broth are great for collagen, but I don't know if Bruce can eat that. Yeah, definitely not chicken bone. That's like worst case scenario for a cat, probably. Okay, do I have another chest I didn't even see? Because if I have another chest I didn't even see, it's going to feel real dumb inside my brain. Oh, and now I'm just falling. I'm going to go ahead and say there's not one in that spot, just based on my guesswork. Okay. Paid off, man. Okay, but that's as far down as I'm going for now. I'm not dealing with that water. I don't know if Bruce will be okay, though, because he's named after Batman. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to worry about all of them asylumers or whatever. Alzheimer's. Is your memory okay, Bruce? Can I strike a vein of memory for you? What do you think, Bruce? I wonder if he's thinking, nobody ever pays me this much attention. And I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. Tell me what you want. I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs. Bathroom I can play baseball in. And a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me. So what you need? I need a credit card that's got no limit. And a big black gym with a bedroom in. Gonna join my life club at 37,000 feet. Done that. Is that enough though to jump? I hit my noggin a few times. So how am I supposed to know? Okay. Let's see here. I'm terrified of these four walls. Zion bars get on my soul and all. Hey Tom, I'm sorry, but I can't stay much longer because it's 12 here and I got an exam. Alright, yeah, no problem. No problem. You're good, Bob. I appreciate you. You have a good sleep. I'll be chilling. Probably end it unless there's somebody else who pops in and says hi. New friend type stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Okay. I'm not the kind of person who'll say miss your exam, but you know, I don't know if there's that many of those out there after all, or more. I don't know if it's valid. Alright, catch you next time. Peace out. I'll be getting all this copper, you know, getting all this, getting all that. Throwing some rope here, and oh dude, I'm about to sling some rope, dog. I'll tell you what, I don't mean it like that. Alright, let's go. And just about to kiss, God, I've got to be that someone that wanna be that someone that. I guess I don't have to get that copper. Alright, let's see what we got here. I swear I saw a pretty big vein of something back there to the right. Don't know what it was. How small we are, they get love like you and me. Imagine what the world could be. I think that's obvious enough. I don't need to worry about it, right? I also don't want to find the world where I just so perfectly die because I get knocked into it. Unless it's funny. Okay, well, I'm kind of having a goofy fight with this yellow slime, but it's not abnormal at all for me, I think. Okay. I got caught up in favorable slavery. Was it wrong? Was it wrong? I guess it wasn't really right. I guess it wasn't meant to be. That's absolutely better than nothing, dude. Let's get out of here. And I can even go for that lead where that jellyfish was swimming earlier. Leave a pretty girl, sad reputation. Start a fight club, rad reputation. I don't really know what's going on here. Oh, it's because my hitbox is inside it. I'm a goober. Oh, but I'm not a gooner. I'm a big old goofy. But I'm not a sloop kind of guy. I'm not a roofie. I'm barely a row hypnotic. I don't think any of that made sense, but I'm sure I'll feel the repercussions of it, you know what I'm saying? I just like, why are you drinking retinol, Jen? You know, like, I don't know. You having problems with insomnia? I currently have no problems with insomnia. I don't honestly know if I've ever had problems with insomnia. I do be sleeping sometimes, though, I'll tell you what. So it's possible. Okay. So, let's see here. What we got? Looks like tungsten pickaxe. Looks like copper armor. Lead bow? Or I'm thinking tungsten broadsword. Nope, nope. Zombie arm's better. Barely. I could go for an axe, though. Do I need an axe, though? I got plenty of wood, right? Yeah. This is gonna be a bow. Okay. Okay. And then I don't need lead broadsword. What am I doing? Being a goofball again, or something like that. Copper chainmail. I guess I'm going for some copper chainmail. Okay. Oh, I got a merchant, so I may as well sell this stuff. Hey, Howard. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab a piggy bank from you. Got some stuff to sell. Get rid of the shackle and principles. This stuff's still so goofy. I mean, I don't know. To be fair, it's kind of a principle thing too. And the difference between trashing and selling for sure. Campfire has no value. Not to our generation. Okay. I say hours if I know for sure. I mean, I don't stream specifically for the audience necessarily. Like, I do it to play Terraria and enjoy it with a new flair, but that's not to say I don't more greatly appreciate the audience's experience than like the loss of free time. I do feel like navigating my own brain's a bit of a minefield type thing. Not like Michael Vsauce, that kind of minefield, but like an actual can cause pain thing. But yeah, if it were a cognito hazard in terms of logic, then I don't mind being suppressed because people need to be healthy. But, you know, Rosie and Skadoosh are great, so glad they find enjoyment out of me. How long I'll be live, though, I don't know. Build the house, maybe. Maybe go for some more ore and stuff. Ooh, speaking of which, I don't know how many. Oh, I've got so much slime. And that, therefore, torch. Yeah. I have 16 fallen stars. I didn't even notice. It's wild. Plus, I could have made a fishing pole, but I don't. Oh, I need to get a net. At least I have a lot of recall potions. That's good. Alright, where are we going? Dude, I'm at the point in my mind where I'm like, they say yearn for the mind so much, I almost feel like they're spinning a web of yarn, you know? But hey, yarn's not the only form of fiber or fibrous structures. There's plenty out there. Whether things are good or bad, it's just the memories that you have. I guess I don't need to explore this area too much if I find a Splunker potion later. As for bombs, I got a few. Let's find out if it's worth it. Ah, my breath. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Well, then I'm out of here, to be honest. Might take a bit more than a second, but I'm out of here. Alright, Mr. Slime Guy. I'm glad I have the random AoE / area around me DPS from the Finch, but it's also kind of like, I don't know. Birds are what birds are. That's all there is to it. For me. I'm sure there's a lot more to it for other people. Do what you want. More bombs? Nah. Apparently it wasn't worth my time. Till you let me in to your heart. I don't want to use the bricks because they don't just accumulate in my inventory. I have to build them. Hear them screaming now. They can smell your money and they want your soul. Here they come behind you. Try to stay alive. Oh, so glad we met you. It's eating you for profit. There is no way to stop it. Have a word for your brother. Have some time for one another. Really love one another. It's so hard to find. Have a word for your brother. Have some time for one another. Really love one another. It's so hard to find. Okay, well, just kind of, ruined that railway, but, it wasn't serving much of a purpose besides helping me seek out veins of ore. I feel like I just stepped in front of the block plane. What's up with that? When I use words like that, it's like it immediately made me think about Trapland, despite the fact that I'm in Terraria, so shouldn't have to worry about the Trapland railway when talking about submerging a railway in Terraria. Mining potion. Nice. What we got? Ooh, a boomerang. Nice. Good get. And it's just regular. Nice. That'll be even better than the spear. Okay. I wonder where they made it where you can't find loot like armor out in the Terraria wilds. I swear I just saw amethyst. Am I crazy? Maybe it was a shine on my pickaxe? What the hell was that? I must be crazy. At least a little bit. I see a little lead deposit over here. It's definitely not my pickaxe. Okay. It's nice to have an enchanted boomerang, dude. Okay. I have 6 bombs. And I should go... Oh, not dying, in theory. Maybe I should quit streaming before I die so I'm more excited to get started back later. But I feel like Maybe that's the struggle I've been experiencing. The difference between starting over again and picking up where I left off. I don't know. Wait, is that tungsten? It is. There's a bottom to the top of the moment. You won't always be around. Catch a nigga coming quickly behind you. People want you underground. Doing misbehave, haunt you to your grave. Okay, and look at what I've done. Wow. Wow, did you see it? Frame lag right there? It was like trying to decide if I should be allowed to make it out of there. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I decided. Whether with my body or soul, I don't know. It wasn't with my mind, it's too short. Okay, more bombs. Okay. There we go. I'm really trying to write case. From this prison I'm setting them free. Open eyes, I'm gonna let you see. This world's just like our dreams. Lay it all away to celebrate one more holiday. I'm running to the edge and when I get there, best believe that I'm a jump. Jump. See if I can fly. Fly. Look at my parents' eyes, I'm scared to die. My eyes same color as a cherry pie. Yo, it's young terrified. Crucifix heavy, who won't carry mine? Blessed. Bitches wanna fuck with bump uglies on Front Street. Cards on the table, gym, rummy, blast out the ball, have a motherfucking great time. Gotta need to get a new garage made. I might just steal one just to drive him in a car chase. Me and mama's our ways. From a private to a sergeant, you can see it in the Scarface. Not quite. Time crisis. And that's forever the truth. Of the celebrity blues, devil with me and you tell me to shoot. Oh yeah, what would you do? Just something to do. A lot of lies cover the truth. You got options. What do? Just to get your Jordans, just so you could show up at your school looking fresh, saying, I don't know about you, but me, I'm important, I'm so gorgeous. You the shit, everything you want, bitches on your dick, yeah. Couple grand, got you feeling like a man, everybody walking tall till you split. I've been broke and got rich, was inside my mind. I'm an honest man. Mama told me never put it on a lotto, and I work for everything I get. That is my motto, fam. God damn. And that bitch don't love you. Was just a kid. Dreamt that one day we'd all get rich. No more problems and no more tricks. In my lifetime, that was vaguely dangerous what I just witnessed. Of myself. What I just almost didn't accomplish. Heart crystal though, very hype. You know, it's been minutes since I've been awake. Didn't mean to cause you pain, I just needed to escape. And saying that I'm sober, I'm just in a better place. I'm on my way over, I'm just running kinda late. Yeah, I know what I've been through, all the highs I've seen, all the lows. I lost track of time, I'm coming home. You know my mind, the places it goes. And it goes, and it goes. Homie, we ain't concerned. Go down to the 3-1 now. See, I was on my P's and Q's like element now. Scott, if she believed me, will she accept me as a deity? We'll keep free till the demons leave. Oh, I did it. It works. Make you laugh. Would you take me back? The crazy and the conscious. Have you been in love before? Okay, well, I guess it's bomb time. I mean, in theory, maybe I can even... Nah, I'm not going to try fishing down here. I don't have the pole yet. Get a rope. Get a little bit lower. And for that I need breath. And for that I need to not run into sand. Oh, well. Oh my god. It's one of those moments. I knew it. I thought this would be the end and I was almost right. Okay. I feel like I should have potentially died there, but I don't want to guarantee that that is how I feel. We going out tonight? Yeah, we going out tonight. Fuck it. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ah. Let her bless her with some grandkids. She can spoil them. Oh my god, is that? I really thought that was about to be a spider nest thing. Love is all we gonna hurt each other. We only hurt each other. We belong to other lovers. I don't know why I even try. We belong to other lovers, so we gonna hurt each other. Why we gonna choose each other? What's this? Same on the internet most of the day. On the socials, they're so perfect. On the inside, they so icky. Ooh. I think when I come back, I might end this stream just because it's like I got a lot of stuff and I'll feel rejuvenated, ready to go, I think. I don't know for sure. That's what I assume at this very moment. I have a bow. Okay. Acting like the world gonna end. Do you still have that fear that no one's gonna love you for you? Maybe I'm just stuck in the past. Nothing good ever lasts. Everything perfect to you. Think you love the idea of us more than the real thing. Hope your heart don't break too much. It's people like you and people like me. We weren't meant to last, let alone meant to be. Got nothing to do except breaking both hearts. I guess I'm going back. Maybe end the stream, but maybe build. Okay, we got a fair amount of gold bars. Make it into... Make it into a hammer? Axe? Hammer, if anything. I'm gonna go hammer. And then other than that... Ooh, I should be careful when I make these bars because I want to make like... Oops. It's okay, that makes significantly more bricks than it would have been, and that's fine too. Whoa! I don't know if that was too much or not. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of lead, but I have a copper. I thought I had more copper than that. Huh. Maybe I just found that much lead and I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, I guess I will be doing lead last in the chest plate department. However, till then, pretty sure I can afford these pieces. Wow, I'll feel just like the last time, except I've got a finch staff and a copper chainmail instead of wood. But yeah, assuming that I'm finished, which I think I am. I'm just gonna put stuff away. I've got a lot of chests too, don't I? 4 chests. Where should I put them though? Don't want to put it on the house. Mushroom statue. Why is that one different? I don't know. I could go fishing, but I just don't like there's a lot of things I don't like, and when I pause like that, I feel like I'm being censored, even if it's just by myself. And like, I just don't like the idea of confessing myself to a camera when it's kind of mechanical, and it just makes me feel like my confessions are mechanical and they're not even real, you know? Like, it has to be coming out, like, to the person, not like the position the person holds or the camera itself, but like the person. Yeah, hour and a half's not bad, you know. I'm a little tired though after being on Norman's stream, and I haven't seen Savannah all day. It feels like it is only 6, so that's good. It'd be cool if we went out and did something. All right, well, anybody still here? Even if it's just for a YouTube VOD. Love you. Have a great day.